Early in the year, I met an entrepreneur who was completely exhausted. He was selling to offices, to schools, to corporates, and even to individuals. Basically, he was selling to anyone that showed interest. He worked hard, he even marketed to everyone, but his revenue stayed stuck. So I decided to ask him one simple question: who amongst your customers values what you do the most? He paused, thought about it for a while. Then what he said was very powerful. Actually, he said, my best clients are private clinics. They buy the most, paid faster, and return often. Now, this changed everything. Welcome once again. This is Phiri Consulting. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you are new here and here for the first time, please do consider subscription to the channel. Otherwise, thank you so much for all our returning viewers. We really appreciate all your support. Thank you so much for 2025 and for all the comments, all the likes, for everyone that shared. We really appreciate you. Okay, so now this is the biggest problem. The biggest problem is targeting. It always starts with segmenting. A lot of entrepreneurs are not segmenting. Now, if you do not segment, basically what you're doing is that you're talking to everyone. Now, talking to everyone is the biggest problem as far as marketing communications are concerned. Now, if you try to talk to everyone, the first thing that happens is that your messaging becomes very broad and very generic. So basically, talking to everyone means that you're not talking to anyone at all. The second thing is that your audience is not defined. So if your audience is not defined, then at the end of the day, what it means is that your offers become irrelevant. Thirdly, if your targeting is very wide, what you end up getting are low quality leads. So as we venture into 2026, these are some of the things that we need to start changing. And the best place to start this is to consider retargeting. Find out exactly who your target audience is. So now there are so many benefits to doing this. Now I'm only going to focus on 4 benefits that you are going to get if you segment and if you do it properly. There are certain things that you will start seeing from your marketing point of view, from your financial point of view, and this becomes the blueprint or the foundation upon which your success is going to ride as we venture into 2026. So let's look at some of the benefits that you're going to get if your targeting is right. The first thing is that your message becomes clear. Now, I think we've emphasized this, but we cannot emphasize it enough. Clarity is always the beginning as far as marketing is concerned. So if your message is clear, it means that you are speaking to specific pain points in the market. So you have identified who that particular solution that you've come up with is for. So you speak specifically to that particular problem. If you are speaking to that problem, then it means that your message is going to resonate with a specific target group. Now, this is one of the basics as far as marketing is concerned. Make sure that your message speaks to a particular pain point, and you do so by making sure that one, you have targeted well. If your targeting is well, you have segmented quite well. Therefore, your message becomes clear because your message is not for everyone, but it is for a specific target audience. The second benefit is that your marketing becomes cheaper. Usually you find or you hear of things such as a cost per lead and so forth, or cost for conversions and stuff like that. Now, if your solution is for a specific group or target audience, it means that you are not wasting resources speaking to everyone. You are speaking to the people that have got a high chance of buying that particular offer or of investing in whatever solution you're bringing to the market. So in this way, you are cutting down costs by spending only on marketing efforts that will bring you the greatest return on your investment. So this is one of the most important benefits, because for most solopreneurs out there, for most marketing efforts that entrepreneurs are putting there, the cost is always one of the issues that really they struggle with. But if you have got a well-targeted approach to your marketing, then you're cutting down your marketing expense. The third benefit is that your offers become stronger. Now, the reason why your offer is becoming stronger is because your offer, it is for a specific group of people. Now, which means that whatever solution you're putting to the market has been designed to cater for a specific pain point. If it is catering for that specific pain points, the conversion rate therefore becomes even greater or increases, because the offer that you are presenting is resonating with the people that are faced with a specific problem, and these are the people that are going to buy your offer. The fourth benefit is that your sales become easy. Now, your sales are becoming easy here because you are now talking to the people who really understand what you are selling. Now, if you're talking to these people, what it means is that you don't need to go the extra mile in trying to convince them. They already recognize themselves in your marketing communication. They recognize their customer journey. They recognize where they are and where they want to be, or where your solution will put them. So in that, there isn't much friction from the point of marketing to the point of conversion. So that process becomes a very seamless process that will always result into higher conversions, because at the end of the day, the reason you're doing this is so that you can convert. If you're converting, then you're making more and more sales. Therefore, you're making more and more revenue, which translates to greater profit if done well. So please always make sure that you have targeted well, and it is in that targeting where your sales will increase, because you are basically putting as little effort as possible, because the people already understand that this particular solution is for them. So the biggest lesson that we have to learn here is that your success is not going to come from you doing more. Yes, it's always good sometimes to do more. However, your success is going to come from you speaking to the right people at the right time, with the right offer, with the right messaging, which means you have discovered clearly and segmented the market and found out exactly who your customer avatar is. So as we venture into 2026, what I can tell you here is that at Phiri Consulting, we have seen a lot of successes for a lot of entrepreneurs that come through our coaching programs, and we have designed specific offers that suit the South African business environment and Africa as a whole. However, it only works if you take the step. I'm inviting you today to book a 15-minute to 30-minute free, non-obligation call where we can discover where you are right now. We'll give you a free audit, and then you can choose whether to go with us or not. But it is free. Get in touch. You'll find the link in the description below. Make sure that you book that call. Let's have the chat. I know most of you right now are sort of easing out towards the holidays. Just clear a little bit of some time, anytime this week, next week, or whenever you are ready. Book that call as soon as you see this video, and let's have that particular chat. Remember that if you target, you're speaking to specific people, not to everyone. And these are the people that are ready to buy your product. Thank you so much for tuning in. Remember, early preparation equals excellent results. This is Phiri Consulting. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.